Hi there, it's Grant here. In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a strategy where you could take $500 or $1,000 and potentially 100x that money and turn it into $50,000 to $100,000. And if you're an average person, that is pretty much life-changing money. Now, a few caveats to this. This isn't like a beginner strategy. This is a little more advanced, but it's not so advanced that no one can't do it. You just need to sort of understand the strategy and need to know where you can find these coins. But I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. Also, I must say, this is a highly risky strategy, and there's a high likelihood that you could lose all your money. And obviously, if you're down to your last $500 or $1,000, don't do this. You should only be investing tiny amounts in crypto because it is incredibly risky, but those tiny amounts, if you pick the right coins, can turn into huge amounts of money. So yeah, always do your own research. And this video should be taken as investment advice or financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. So anything I show you, do your own research and act like a responsible investor or trader. Don't just ape into coins. Do your research and only invest what you can afford to lose. So with that said, let's get on with the video. Also, what I'm going to do after I've shown you the strategy is just point out a few crypto coins that I really like as well. So yeah, so if you're excited to watch the video, why not like, why not subscribe to the channel to get more content like this. Obviously, if you're new to crypto and you just don't particularly want to do the work, or you need access to coin picks and coin research, I've got a newsletter called the Crypto Insider Pro. I release lots of different crypto coin reviews, and I've also just released my Crypto Insider 10x Bull Run crypto portfolio. Also do a weekly crypto investor newsletter where I do a rundown of the entire crypto markets. So if you want to join and you want to save a load of time with all of your research, you can come to this page. I'll link to this page down in the comments and description below. Have a read and you can join if it is something you want to do. Also, I've got a free report as well that gives you up to speed of the crypto bull run, completely free to get. I'll link that down in the comments in the description below. All you need to do is enter your email and I'll send this to you straight away. So on with the video. So what a lot of people do when they're thinking, I want to make a lot of money in crypto, especially seeing that the crypto bull run is here. People are getting really excited. The average person in the street wants to throw some money in a coin and, try and make loads of money. So what they do is they come to a site like CoinGecko here, and then they sort of look at all of these top coins. These are all the top coins. They've got the largest market cap, and all the market cap is just the total value locked in the coins in circulation, obviously Bitcoin being the largest. So yeah, they'll come here and maybe they'll put like a couple of £100 on Ethereum. But the problem is seeing the value, this is the value of a crypto, the market cap. This is one of the things you need to pay attention to. Obviously the price, market cap. This is the total value of all of the coins currently in circulation. Problem with these coins here with huge market caps is that their growth is going to be limited now. I mean, Bitcoin's probably going to do maybe 2-3x this bull run. Ethereum could 5x, but there isn't really much room for much growth anymore because they're huge. So what we need to do, if we want to make really, really decent gains like 10x, 20x, 30x, maybe even 100x, we need to go for smaller market cap coins. And the number one place I would be looking is artificial intelligence or crypto AI. This is going to be the number one narrative in crypto. AI is huge at the moment. Everyone wants a piece of NVIDIA, but the problem with NVIDIA, I do believe NVIDIA's valuation currently is around about $2 trillion. So obviously you're not going to make much money if you buy NVIDIA shares because the room for growth is, it's not really there. So you'd have to invest silly amounts of money to make any meaningful gains, which doesn't really apply to most people. But we can still get exposure to AI and AI technology through AI crypto. And there's some fantastic projects in the AI space that are going to 20, 30, 50, 100x. There might even be 1 or 2 1,000x's in here. So what's the strategy? What we need to do is we need to look at smaller market cap coins. Now I'm going to point a few out. I mean, the ones I really like, I mean, these projects here, they're bigger, they're more established, they're still risky, but you know, these coins are unlikely to go to zero. I mean, Render's a great pick. Yeah, it's got a slightly larger market cap. It's got a market cap of 3.9 billion. This token here is probably going to do anywhere between 5 to 10x. You know, so it could go to like 16 to, you know, $39 billion by the peak bull run. So if you're interested in 10x gains, I'll probably look at the coins up here. I mean, Tao's another great project. This is probably one of the hottest AI projects, but again, slightly larger market cap. This is probably going to 5 or 10x. But if you want those juicy 100x gains, we are going to have to go down the list, and we're going to have to go into the small and micro cap territory, sort of really in this level. But really, if you want the 100x gains, we're going to need to be looking at market caps of $100 million or below. Now, this is a strategy. So what you need to do is, obviously, these are the top coins. So when the crypto bull run really gets going, retail investors, i.e. the average person, is going to ape into the crypto market, and they're going to be jumping on AI. And what they're going to be doing is they're going to be looking at these projects, but also, you know, they know that these projects, you know, they're not going to give 100x returns because they're all already fairly big. They're going to give nice 10, maybe even 15x gains, but it's not going to be the, you know, turn small money into life-changing money. So what they're going to do is they're going to come down the list and they're going to think, what looks cool? So basically, you know, the average person just going to come down and think is, well, what's cool? What's my mate telling me? But what you want to be thinking is, well, what's going to be the next Fetch AI? What's the next Render? What's the next Graph? What's going to be the next Singularity Net? What's the next Akash network? Well, what you need to do is come down here and just go through the list and look at the slightly smaller crypto coins. So yeah, we're going to start. Now, this one is a really, really nice project. I think this coin could really, really pop. It's only it's basically got $100 million market. Basically to 100x, this would need a market cap of 10 billion at its peak bull market top, which is doable. It is doable. I think this coin offers AI agents. This is quite an interesting project. I think Microsoft backing it, and it is pretty cool. I like, you know, the project's pretty cool. It's got nice branding. I mean, it's got a strong community, and these are the sort of coins you want to be looking out for. So to even get a 10x out of this, we'd only need to go to $1 billion market cap, which is easily possible when we look at the other crypto coins. Even 50x from here, it would only take it to 5 billion, which is pretty much the same level as Fetch. So you want to be looking for coins like this. So what you need to do is, once you found a coin, is basically click in. Let's just sort of have a look at this coin, for example. This is actually a very interesting coin. What you want to do is come and have a look at the price. You know, what we'll do is we'll have a look at the max and just look at the price action. Yeah, so this is only, yeah, this coin hasn't been going for, you know, very long. Just it looks like just over a year. Yeah, 2023 it's released. So this is a new coin, which is great. You kind of want new projects that weren't really in the last bull run. Obviously, started here, dipped, had a massive peak in February this year, and now it's sliding down. But I think it's going to come back strongly. So what you want to do is, you know, analyze the price charts. You know, come here. Yeah, so we've had a peak. It's come back down, but with the bull run, this is gonna go again. And you know, you can come and look at, the different sort of charts to see what the price is. It rising, it's falling. And what you want to do is basically you want to buy into these coins when the market is falling. And it looks like this coin's price is falling. So this is it's probably an attractive buy-in price. It's below its all-time high. Yeah, this is a pretty solid buy. So if you want to buy it, what you need to do is basically, look at the markets, and the markets are where basically you can buy the coin. So you can buy it on Gate.io, KuCoin, which are centralized exchanges. So you want to open an account with one of these and buy your coin. That is basically the strategy. You want to look for small and micro cap gems. I think this is going to be a future gem. Obviously, if you want to invest in that, do your own research and don't just ape into it because I told you about it. Be smart about it. And what you want to do as well is just come down this list. Here's another one. This is one that I actually own. Aleph IM. This is an intriguing little project. Much smaller than ChainGPT. Only 56 million. So if I want to get 100x out of this, it would only need to reach between 5 and 6 billion. This is another great project. It's one I own. And the beautiful thing about this, you can buy it directly on Coinbase. So, if we kind of go into Aleph, we can go into Aleph here. Sorry, my computer's a bit slow. Let's just look at the whole price action. This has been around a little longer. It's been around since the last bull run. So it's a slightly older coin, but I think it does have potential. Obviously, all of these small and micro cap coins are incredibly risky. They're going to be highly volatile. So if you put any money into them, you could easily lose all your money. But on the flip side, you can make a lot of money as well. So you must know this is an extremely risky strategy that isn't really suitable for the majority of people. But if you've got a spare couple of £100, it is worth putting on. And for me personally, I wouldn't be putting more than a couple of $100 or a couple of £100 on these coins. It's just not worth it. You don't need to put loads of money on them to make pretty decent gains. If you just put $200 on this and you get even if it only 50x's, that's 10 grand. And so if you have got $1,000 and you put $200 on 5 coins, 4 of them really take off, that's potentially $40,000 to $80,000. That's not a bad return. So for this coin, it's already been around since the last bull run. But it's a project with potential. It's kind of like falling again now, so it's an attractive price point. So Alephium's another interesting one I like. But you get the idea here. You just want to go down the list and look for small micro cap gems. And when you're researching these coins, what you want to do is go to the website, look at the branding, look at the marketing, go on Twitter. Twitter's got a massive crypto community. Join it. Look for their Twitter account it's X now. Go to the coin you're researching, go to X. How big is the X community? How engaged is it? Who are the backers? Are there any big influencers sort of helping to push the coin? What's the market like? What's the technology like of a coin? You want to go through all of these things. And if they're ticking the box, the price, small market cap of a price is falling. Obviously, you need to look at the psychology of the market. Is the market in extreme greed or extreme fear? So if the market is in fear and everyone's selling their coins, that's a great time to buy. But if the market's really greedy and everything's blowing up, then don't buy the coins. You want to buy when everyone is fearful, because when everyone is fearful, everyone's selling, prices are at absolute rock bottom, and that's when you buy the bargain. So just bear that in mind as well. So let's go down the list. If you really want to go crazy, you can start going into micro cap territory here. GraphLink, I've heard this touted a lot on X. Obviously, it's heavily down. This has only got a market cap of 31 million. I do believe I'm hearing whispers this coin could be listed on Binance, which is the world's largest crypto exchange. If it does, this is going to pump hard. Falling market at the moment. Let's look at the max. So this is, I do believe this has only been, this has been around since the last bull run. Had a massive surge in January, now it's falling. But I do believe, I think this coin's going to come back. So falling pretty hard at the moment. So could be another good, it's another potential good project to buy. You can look at all the stats here. Let's look at the markets. It's on KuCoin. So you can open an account with KuCoin and buy this potentially. So you get the idea, guys. In order to 100x your money or have a chance of doing it anyway, you really want to be looking for crypto coins with a market cap of under 100 million, and ideally maybe 70, 60, 50 million. If you want to go absolutely nuts and just sort of pick something really small, you can start going into the micro cap territory, which is coins under about 20 million, which if any of these take off. Now, one project that I've heard a lot is Frock. It's only 9 million market cap. This has been touted around a lot on Crypto X. Tiny little coin at the moment. Let's look at the max. Let's look at the full chart. So this has only been around. Well, this hasn't been around long. It's only been around for a couple of months. So this is a fresh project, guys. It's falling as well. After the initial pump, it's traded off. But I think this is a potentially nice coin. So if you wanted to research this, go check out the website. Go look at their socials. Look at their X. Immerse yourself in the community. People talking about it. I'm in the X community and the crypto community, and this coin is talked about a lot. Obviously, coins of this size, incredibly risky. This could do absolutely nothing, but if it takes off, coins like this can potentially 100, 200, 300x or more. These coins, if they can go really, really hard, really hard. If we compare this to something like Fetch, which is a 5 billion market cap, if this goes to a 5 billion market cap, it's only sort of 9 million. So just say it's a 10 million market cap. So in order to 100x, this would need to go to a billion. So if it got Fetch's size, which is 5 billion, that's a 500x. That's enough to turn $1,000 into 500,000. This is how you hear these stories, guys. They invest in tiny little promising little projects like this. They do the research. They put a small amount of money on, like $100, $200, and then the coin takes off and they make silly gains, and they're investing in small little micro cap coins like this. Where is this? Where can we buy this coin? Some of the small coins, they can be tricky to buy because they're not on you can only buy this on Uniswap. So this is a little more complex to buy. So what you need to do here is on Uniswap, which is a decentralized chain. It's decentralized network. So it's on the Base ecosystem. So what you want to do here, you want to basically join. You need to get a wallet. Buy the relevant token you want to swap it for. So this is Wrapped ETH. You want to buy some Wrapped ETH on a major exchange. Send that Wrapped ETH to your wallet. One of the major wallets out there is MetaMask. And then basically you can swap that on Uniswap and buy some Frock. A little more complex. This is a more advanced way to buy coins. Bit of a ball ache, if I'm honest. But so there's a bit of moving around of stuff. More advanced, but if you can do it, you could potentially have some absolute gems. So guys, that is basically the strategy of how you can turn $500 to $1,000 into $50,000 or $100,000 or more. And it's by picking small to micro cap sort of gems that can, achieve 500, sort of 50 to 100x. And you can go down this list here and do your research. There's loads of coins here. But I generally advise picking coins between the 100 and sort of 100 and sort of say 10 million market cap. And if you change EPT, Lithium, obviously Frog, things like that, do your research and obviously, have a punt. But like I say, these small microcap coins are immensely risky. There's a high likelihood you'll lose all of your money. So just be aware, put a tiny amount of money on, and if you lose it, it's no sweat. But if you make some money, you could make some pretty decent gains. So that is basically the strategy of how you could potentially turn $1,000 into $100,000 by investing in tiny little micro cap or small to micro cap crypto AI tokens. And also, doesn't have to be artificial intelligence. You can look at meme coins. You can use this strategy to do meme coins. Meme coins are going to do very well this bull run. And also RWA or real world asset tokens, which is going to be another hot narrative. But I would generally go with AI and artificial intelligence because it is the thing at the moment. It's going to be the thing that everyone's going to be looking at. Again, if you don't want to save time with all of your research, why not join the Crypto Insider Pro newsletter? You can get immediate access to my 10x bull run. I have got some small cap gems in there. All of these different crypto coin reviews. I upload new coin reviews and content every month. I do a weekly crypto market analysis, weekly investor newsletter. If you want to join, I'll link to this page in the comments and description below. Also, if you want to get my report on the final crypto bull run, which is set to be the most wild yet, which will bring you up to speed with it, I'll link this in the description below. Just come here, enter your email, and I'll send this directly to you, completely free. Anyway, that is what I've got for you. I hope you found the video useful, informative, and I'll speak to you soon.